Hello guys, OzMan here. Invictus Prime versus War Whales. This is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, feel free to go back and watch that. The final score 116 to 110. I said I'd run through the details a little bit more. We had 2 attacks unused. We had a guy named Island Monkey who seemed to be missing in action. The 3-star count was 36 to 30. Tiger with the most heroic attack. He's done a recap on this, so if you want to see his attack, I think he'll explain it better than me. It did come down to sort of not many minutes left. My 2 terrible efforts. Anyway, we'll pick it up sort of where we left off. There might be part 3. I've got, I think, 5 that I picked out for this. We'll start with 21. This is Stronger A. And this is a Stronger A air attack, we shall call it. So straight in with a golem, bunch of whizzies to clear out this 6 o'clock section. CC golem down, takes out that second mortar. This could be for pathing. Baby dragon in. Baby dragon. Queen kill. Sexy. We like that. So the wall breakers get the golems out in front. Jump spell down. It's a hound out of the CC. So not a lot really going to happen with that. The Wizzy's going to chase it around. Queen's going to get stuck on it. He's just raged the king through, and I'm thinking he wanted that air defense sort of at 6 o'clock. And right now his stuff's not in trouble, but it's just taking a shit ton of fire from these pups. King is going to redirect, take out a sweeper, which will help, and now he can start the air portion of this attack. Pretty sure he wanted that air defense at 6 o'clock, but it looks like it doesn't matter. First hound has already popped. All the pups have gone. Loons are going to bunch up a bit on this second air defense. He's got a rage to push everything now through the core. Last hound comes in, and he's got sort of a few back end loons for this archer tower. And the queen will do what she should have done about a minute and a half ago, which is take out that air defense. Still has a hound unpopped, and he's got tons of loons here, but it's like 30 odd seconds to clean up. I like the air attack. I've got another one I want to show you that I don't remember all the details from these, but I remember they were cool when I watched them the first time. That was number 16. Coco 69 said loudly. And this is sort of a dragon, a few loons, got a queen walk in there. I think the one after this has a bunch of baby dragons in it, which is awesome as well. So Coco's king's going to take out the enemy king. Queen's going to come in, take out that pretty much external air defense. She's just going to walk up towards 3 o'clock by the looks of it. His king did lose that battle, 25 versus 30. I suppose that makes sense, but the damage has been done. Queen's been broken in, and she's going to hit in, possibly just sort out this stuff in the middle. She gets the expo down, that cannon will go down. He's not going to worry about the CC, so this baby dragon's going to go down quite quickly to a pack of larger dragons. And the air defenses that were 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock are gone, so there's nothing going to hurt the dragons sort of on the right hand side of the base. The queen is dead. He does have a few loons left here. 1 rage spell and a poison. Not sure what the poison's probably not going to be needed. He's just got to hope these dragons up top take care of these big structures before things take their toll. Last rage spell down for the queen. That's going to push her through the middle of the base. And he can actually just send his loons in on that last air defense. Well segmented attack. Not a lot of give in terms of he's not going to finish with much in the tank here. But at no point has it really looked like it's been in trouble. That Expo is probably the last thing that's going to ruin the cleanness of this raid. So Skelly's on the queen, that's going to tie her up for a second. This dragon at sort of 9 o'clock's got no issues. And we're on to the last sort of few structures. Is there a builder's hut under the time? Well smashed. Some cool hybrids in this war. War whales, hopefully, not sure if they've even got a YouTube going at the moment, but they certainly did have one. They had some wicked attacks on our bases, so hopefully you guys can check that out as well. This is the one I was talking about, 6 baby dragons. Legendary Wrath. 30-30 hero, 6 baby dragons, 10 Valkyries. I have no idea what's in the CC, but it's going to be a queen walk. Baby dragons look like they're just going to clear some trash, or at least these first few are. And the queen's going to walk up towards the enemy queen and the CC. So a bit of funneling done by the baby dragons. Giant down to pull the CC. This gives the queen a bit of time to set up. Poison down. Ability probably needed. And once those Valks go down, that's it. Easy does it. King comes out to say hello. He's going to get wrecked. He's banging on archers while the queen's hitting him. He still has 3 baby dragons left. His main attack of Valkyries, which is going to come in from the north. Few wall breakers to help them out. King's going to go in towards pretty much what will be trash buildings. His queen does die to the enemy queen, but they traded blows like Rocky 2 or whatever that one was, where they finished the film with Apollo Creed and Rocky hitting each other at the same time. Rocky reference in a Clash of Clans video for a movie I haven't seen in 25 years. So his Valks have pretty much torn through the majority of the space. Losing quite a few to springs, but they're going to get through this wall. The king is tanking, he's under heal, he's already taken the jump spell. And once raged up, it's now just... it's virtually clean up from here. Baby dragons have all been deployed, Wizzy's down. Couple of defenses left. Few of their bases took quite a few hits. I'm not sure if this is one of them. I'm sure they had a base that took like 5 attacks. There's another one that definitely took 3 or 4. So War Whale's base designers are beast. I say this is cleanup. It drags on for a little while. They get stuck on a wall. I think I've got 2 more I'll show in this video. And then we'll see how we go with part 3. We're going to go to Vibes, number 7. This was awesome. Lelantas. This attack's just cool. Such cool ending. I did watch this one live, so it is going to start with a queen walk. It's sort of a half ground, half air attack. And the Queen What comes in from sort of 9 o'clock. From there, the CC should get pulled just as this Queen advances into that sort of corner. There's going to be a fair bit of stuff firing on him, so he's going to need a rage sort of straight away. Say he. Could be a she. We'll say Layla. So Queen's been broken in. She's going to head for that sort of air defense. She's also in the direction where she's going to pull the CC and get towards that Inferno Tower. Golem and Goblins come out of the CC. So she's just going to be stuck on that with time. The poison down speeds things up. And another rage to really push things through. And she's going to need to go into this next bit full health if she's going to have any chance with this Inferno Tower. So at some stage, if I remember right, the king comes in to help out. Tesla Builder's Hut. And this is where it gets tight. And we probably need the ability. And once this Inferno goes down, it's the third rage on the Queen. King in. This second air defense is going to get wrecked. And they've been broken in. So it's just onto the heroes now. Enemy king, enemy queen out. And the air attack has started from the north. So he's put 2 hounds down. Targeted loons. Freeze needed on the Inferno Tower. And the haste to speed things up. And now a CC hound can come in and head towards the 3 o'clock portion of the base. And again, just targeted loons. This Inferno Tower causing some issues. I think the loons are pathed a bit wide. Not sure that sweeper was not supposed to go down before that. We end up with pups everywhere. Loons heading for Teslas. But we've got an expo up. King stuck on a wall. And there's still a fair bit of defense here. Sweeper's going to do not a lot at this point. King's going to get out in front and tank, but tank's nothing. And then it's the Queen on 3 max Teslas. And everything heads to the CC and those pups just go rip. And at 99%, I think the crowd was cheering on our side. And I'm not sure if you notice why, but that took like 2 minutes, 59 seconds and some. I'll show one. I think Tiger showed this. And I'll leave a few bases in case there's part 3. This is KNX. This is the, we'll call it minor spam. But we'll say it's a pretty sexy minor attack. So heroes down on both sides. They are put down mainly to funnel. King's just going to rage up and take out all the shit on the outside of the building. And the Queen's kind of done the same up top. And then 47 miners come in with a warden straight down the pipe. Once they get through the Inferno Tower, it's the CC and the enemy Queen that they need to worry about. Heals up, as a lot of these style bases have bombs in the core. And his miners have kind of not split up, but they've headed south. His king is toast. His queen is toast. His warden's not been touched. I have no idea how many miners are left up. But they have managed to get through the worst bit of this base. No spells left, no ability left. He's got 2 packs of miners, 3 now. And the southern portion of the base looks to be a non-issue. There's nothing left down there. The ones that have headed up on their own to take on 3 Teslas, a Wizzy Tower, an Archer Tower, and a cannon are going to fizzle out. And everything else has sort of gone wide. And they will sort of just clockwise make their way up around this. And this is where I think that Warden aura helps miners a lot. And I think they've said in some update sneak peek notes that have come out that mass attacks are going to take a bit of a nerf in the near future when Supercell comes back from holiday. Shame Jake won't be around to see it. I haven't discussed that at all. Mr. One Hive has quit. It's probably the right time. I used to watch Jake and I stopped probably about 8 months ago when everything he put out was negative as fuck. Sexy attack. Do you know what? I'm going to show one more because I don't want to end this video on a bad note of me talking about Mr. One Hive. Let's find one. We'll show Garsk. So this is Zoolander on Garsk, 10 on 10. This is level 2 miners, 30 of them, and a Queen Walk. So a bit more of an investment into the funnel. This sort of, as soon as you put the Queen Walk in, you've dropped quite a few miners, and she needs to get value. She's been broken in. I would expect the CC probably needs dealing with. She's gonna rage up, and hopefully he gets this Inferno Tower. I don't remember this attack at all. Definitely gonna get the enemy king, and the funnel has been created in terms of 6 o'clock towards 9 o'clock. Can't even remember where he drops his miners from. So King's gone walkies a bit, but if the king comes back around, it should rage up and take out pretty much that whole compartment up top. Queen's dealt with the enemy king. Where does he come in with his miners? I'm pretty sure his king just joins up with the queen. Poison down. This is for the CC and the enemy queen. Golem CC again. I was quite surprised War Whale's using golems. They must have purpose and reason for it. It certainly wasn't a bad strategy. Golems were big when Valks were big. And now that miners, I suppose Valks and miners pretty similar. If you get a pack of miners on a golem and they're not under heal, they're going to take a fair bit of damage just from the golem split. So the southern portion of the base is wrecked. It's mainly just this Inferno Tower left. Miners have gotten through that. And they have just wrecked this base. Level 2, when I was trying them out, I was struggling. But I often didn't get that much value with my queen. The Zoolander. So Wicked War. We did have the advantage. The score reflects the advantage quite well, I would say. If it was bang on level, it would have been very close. It would have been within probably 2 stars rather than 6. Thank you very much, War Whales. Might see you in part 3. Take care, guys.